By the way, we were talking about this earlier. MGM considered moving James Bond to Apple and Netflix, but both balked at the $600 million price tag for it.
That's all they would have gotten for it.
That
That's a lot of money. They should just do it.
that's also an appropriate price, in my opinion, because I feel like whatever service gets that will get way more subscribers because they have it. Do you know what I mean? Like Apple TV Plus, what do they got? Jack shit. And
Yeah,
then
they suck.
everyone's gonna get Apple TV Plus if they have James Bond.
No, I
No,
agree with
no,
that.
they won't.
Not
I
everyone, but like
agree
a lot
with
of people.
that. I'm just saying, like, I do also understand Netflix being like 600 million. That's like probably as much as they've ever spent on any other property ever.
True. That's 3 Marvel movies worth of money.
Well, I mean, that's literally MGM going, we want to guarantee that we make money off this movie because that's probably the bar to.
That's true too, because if
Yeah.
that made like 700 or 800 million at the box office, they probably would have made,
It would've.
That's the
500
bar
of
to
that.
make a profit, probably.
Yeah.
It would have made about 7 to 8.
Because think about it this way, you've probably got to pay for like at least 1.5 marketing campaigns at this point
Mm-hmm.
because you had one and then you aborted the release and then you started another
Yeah.
one and you stopped it.
Yep.
If Netflix counters with like 300 million, I don't think
They would say, fuck no.
Yeah, I
that
don't
movie
think
was
they say
probably like
yes.
225 to make.
Yeah, that's true. And they've already marketed
I
it.
think the least they would do is 5.
They've spent all their money on marketing too, so they need to make like good money with this movie.
I think the least that they would sell it for is 5.
I think the break-even point is like 4 or 5, so they want 6 to
That's-
make money off it.
Yeah. Just that way they can say they made some money.
Yeah, can't just write it off completely.
But whoever buys it's not making a profit off of it.
The thing is,
That's my point.
Yeah.
Is
Even-
Netflix would just be 600 million in the hole.
even though Eon has 25, well, technically 26 because they own that movie too, they can't, like, they don't have a streaming service. That's not enough to make a streaming service. They only have like 20 movies. Like, they got nothing.
Well, I think the deal would have to be, ready? Here's my deal proposal. We'll give you the 600 for this one, but we also want distributing rights for the next one.
I just searched it real quick. 600 million divided by like 12 because that's like the monthly,
Yep.
subscriber. They would need 50 million subscribers.
Ooh. That
I
they already,
don't think Netflix has 50 million subscribers.
It's not even subscribers. People that don't already have Netflix will get it just for No Time to Die. Do you think 50 million people will?
Yeah, because
No.
that's 600 million off of their regular
Mm-hmm.
money flow.
And that's just break even. That's not even profiting for
Yep.
Netflix.
Because really think about it. When's the last time, like, Netflix has never made a movie with, like, No Time to Die kind of budget?
Yeah, it's all been original or
No.
reboots of like 80s properties.
Yep.
But like, yeah, there's not been like a major current franchise.
They have competent CGI, but they don't have, like...
I think for the deal, which would be 600 million, they'd also have to give distributing rights to the next movie.
Yeah, you'd want that.
I'd take it a step further. If I were Netflix, I'd be like 600 million and I want every James Bond movie.
They have the Brosnans and the Craigs right now.
Mm-hmm.
What, the Netflix?
Yeah.
They'd probably want like 2 years, let's say, of
2 years? I'd want 5.
or like a fuckload of years of every current Bond that's already released.
I'd be 3, I think would be the best.
Because you can't, because MGM wouldn't agree to the next one being distributed because if theaters come back, they'd want it to have theater money, and Netflix already have that deal in place.
Yep.
Yeah, but
So.
Netflix could put it in theaters, get part of the profit from that, and then put it on their
Yeah,
platform.
but Netflix doesn't make big theatrical runs. They do it in like 2 theaters in New York
Yeah.
and LA to compete
To
for the
qualify
Oscars.
for the Oscars.
And that's it.
They qualify for the Oscars. and
Roma
that's
made
it.
like hundreds of thousands in the box office.
Oakja also
Trial of the
did-
Chicago
yeah.
7 made $100,000.
Yep. Yeah, it's.
When's the last time we talked about this movie?
Sorry, this is a really interesting subject that isn't about this movie.
So when Indiana Jones 5 doesn't come out,